Hey, hi everybody. Welcome to Life After Mental Illness. I'm Bill MacPhee, your recovery expert. And recovery is when you wouldn't want to be anyone else other than who you are today. In today's vlog, I'm going to be talking about schizophrenia and positive and negative symptoms in general, and then we're going to take them one at a time, the different symptoms, and explain them one at a time. But before we go into that, I just want to let you know, I just wanted to give you something from the mailbag, read a couple comments, read a comment, and then a question, answer that question, then go with the vlog. So Trisha said, I enjoyed watching this. Glad you brought us along to your injection appointment. I get a monthly injection too. I'm on Invega Sustenna. So basically, what Trisha's talking about here is that in one of my vlogs a couple back, I had to get blood work and I had to get my injection that day, and so we followed me and we did that, doing that, showing me getting my injection. Then there's another one here. It says, "Thanks, Bill. I'm sharing, caring. My question is, do you not take any pills like a PRN? My older brother had mental illness in the 1970s. He took his life because he said the drugs made him dumb. Drugs today, uh, drugs today. Hang on. I just lost that here. Hang on. Bear with me. I just lost it. Hang on. Hang on. Okay. He took his own life because he said the drugs made him dumb. Drugs today are much, much better. I volunteer at the Royal Ottawa." Well, great. I'm sorry to hear about your brother who took his own life. That is a tragedy for sure, and I can totally understand that. And it's really, suicide is a very real problem with schizophrenia. Actually, 50% of people with schizophrenia attempt suicide, and 10% succeed, if you call that a success. However, I had a suicide attempt as well. So I know what your brother went through and how dark it can be with this illness and when you're depressed. So to your question, yes, I also take what's known as cogentin or benzotropine, and it's a medication for my side effects. I have certain side effects that it helps with, and the cogentin really makes a difference in my life, in the fact that it keeps me. If Let me just say this: if I miss doses of my cogentin in say 2 3 days or whatever, because I take twice a day, I take cogentin, and if I miss it twice, 2 or 3 days in a row or something like that, I really feel the difference. I really feel a very almost depression, a weight on me. Life almost seems like it's too hard to handle. And I'll say, "What's wrong, Bill? What's going on?" And then I'll say, "Oh, dummy, you forgot to take your cogentin. You haven't been taking your cogentin." And so then I pop a few and get back on track. But it really makes a difference. In fact, I talked to my psychiatrist the last time I had a visit with him, and he did mention, I mentioned this to him, and he did say, he said, basically, no disrespect, but he said it's like a woman who's with PMS when she's having her period. Things get a little bit out of kilter, a little bit in your personality, in your what you're doing, and he used that as an example. So yes, I do take a PRN. I do take basically an oral medication as well as my injection. Okay, moving on to today's vlog. Basically, we did understanding your mental illness, and we're going to be talking about schizophrenia. One thing with schizophrenia that a lot of people don't understand is that with schizophrenia, you have what's known as positive and negative symptoms. And you say, well, positive, what does that mean? Positive, is that a good thing? Is that a bad thing? You know, it sounds good, positive, and negative sounds negative, bad, everything like that. This is the easiest way that I can tell you how to explain symptoms of schizophrenia. So with schizophrenia, you have what's known as positive symptoms. And positive symptoms basically means things that are added to your personality that shouldn't be there. Symptoms that are added to your personality that shouldn't be there. For example, paranoia, if you hallucinate, if you have delusions, if you hear voices, these things are added to our personality. Our senses become more heightened. Our sense of hearing is more acute. Our sense of smell, our eyes, we see more things in detail. Lights refract and everything like that. So these are known as positive symptoms. With negative symptoms with schizophrenia, they're also known as deficit symptoms, and these symptoms are lack of motivation, a lack of energy, a lack of drive, emotional bluntness, a lack of joy, depression can set in. These things are lacking from us, so they're called negative symptoms. So basically that's what you have. You have positive and negative symptoms, but remember, everybody is different. Everybody with this illness is different and has a separate combination of those symptoms, and so that's a lot of combinations. So anyways, hopefully you understand that schizophrenia has positive and negative symptoms. Positive things are added to your personality, negative things are deficit, known as deficit symptoms as well, or negative symptoms. So in our next vlog, we're going to go into detail. We're going to either talk about voices or paranoia or delusions or hallucinations. We're just going to take one of those topics and expand on it and talk about that in the next vlog. So remember, everybody, thanks for joining us, and have a good day. And remember, there is life after mental illness, and recovery is when you wouldn't want to be anyone else other than who you are today. Take care. Have a great day, everybody. Bye-bye. Hi. Thank you for watching. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and follow me on Facebook and Twitter.